Welcome back again to Joe Stunner Boxing. Ray Ford makes his debut at super featherweight, and he defeats Orlando Gonzalez, wide unanimous decision, total domination, a real beatdown. This Gonzalez did well to survive the distance. It was a 10-rounder, but he just ran in the last two rounds, ran for his life. Some of the crowd were booing, and I think Ford was reluctant to shake hands afterwards because he just lost respect for the fact that Gonzalez gave up trying to win and just tried to go the distance, which he did. You know, he's never been stopped before, Gonzalez. He came in with 23 wins, 13 KOs, 2 defeats, both on points. That was his record. He's from Puerto Rico. He's 29. And yeah, he lost every round, 2 knockdowns. First one was in the second round, both southpaws, by the way. And yeah, he got dumped under the bottom rope by a terrific punch from it was a right hook, I think it was. Yeah, he put him down. He sort of dumped him down, and he sort of sat there under the bottom rope, Gonzalez, as if almost as if he was out. He was like, concussed. And you thought, well, that's it. But he got up. He made the count. He was tottering around the ring. And he tried to get back into it. I mean, Ford was too fast, too slick, very, very front-footed. If I have a complaint about Ford, it's that if he doesn't get you out of there, he'll continue with that same tactic. There never seems to be a plan B or a plan C. It's always, I'm going to keep coming forward. I'm going to keep trying to land my heavy-handed power shots. Eventually you're going to go. And yeah, I mean, you can't really knock him because he won every round. But Gonzalez was just inferior in every way, in every department. He's a decent enough fighter, a B-level fighter, but Ford, he nearly had a guy who'd never been stopped before out of there, and I think he floored him a second time. Was it the 8th round? And again, it was a big right hook that just landed slap bang on Gonzalez's jaw. Down he goes, he gets up. But after that, it was all running. It was just run. And Ford, in the last round, stamped his feet and said, come on, fight, stand and fight. Not a chance, mate. I'm out of here, Yeah, Gonzalez didn't do himself any favours, really. He didn't go out on his shield, but he did last the distance to retain that never-been-stopped record. But I don't really see him going beyond sort of B-level. Ford, on the other hand, I mean, bear in mind that he's already been a champ. What was it? WBA featherweight champ. Won that from Otabek Kolmatov with a last round TKO. I mean, talk about leaving it late. It was about 5 or 10 seconds to go, and he stopped Kolmatov, and he needed to because he was behind on points. Oh, Kolmatov must be so gutted that he couldn't get over the finishing line with only about 5, 6, 7 seconds left, whatever it was. But then he lost the title to Nick Ball. But featherweight, apparently, for Ray Ford was extremely difficult to make. He would have preferred, after the Kolmatov fight, to go straight up to 130. But they offered him, the big bag against Nick Ball in Riyadh, and he took that and lost the fight, a split decision. And it was a great fight, really, really good fight. But this at 130, this was a decent enough test for a debut at a new division. And Ray Ford, he's from Camden, New Jersey. He's 25 years old, so he's no kind of age. A very, very young man, already a former champ. I think he'll pick up belts in this new division. Wouldn't surprise me at all. He's very, very talented. But again, he can be a bit one-paced. He can look for that knockout punch a little bit too much. I'd like to see a little bit more variety. Quite a bit more jabbing. Maybe some more combinations. I know this was difficult against Gonzalez because Gonzalez was not really engaging, but in the middle rounds, I don't know, maybe I'm being a bit hard on Ford, thinking about it. I've just watched the fight, finished 5 minutes ago, so I don't know. But yeah, I like Ray Ford. I like him. I think he's a good fighter. He's now 16 wins with 8 KOs, 1 draw, 1 defeat. And earlier on in his career, I mean, he got a split draw with with an undefeated guy called Aaron Perez in 2021. And then he came over to England and did Reece Bellotti in 3 rounds. I remember that. But you were thinking, how good is he? How good is he? And then he won a split decision over Edward Vasquez. That was a good win. But I was wondering, is he really any good? You know, Jesse Magdaleno, he beat him in 2023, wasn't it? 12-round unanimous decision. For a guy who's only got 50% KO record, he does tend to look for the knockout punch a bit too much, I think. I'd like to see more combinations, more jabbing, and vary his speed as well. You know what I mean? He's very speed-wise. He's very one-paced. He puts the pressure on well, though. He does. His footwork's good. Very good, Ray Ford. But what do you think? Tell me what you think. Give me your opinions. I thought this was a B plus sort of performance against an awkward guy. It was in survival mode. Can't really knock it. Let me know what you think. Comments below. I'll give them a read. And yeah, thank you for watching the video. If you liked it, please hit the like button. And if you're new to the channel, subscribe, because it costs you nothing. It takes a second. You're doing us a big favour. Thank you very much. All right, ladies and gentlemen, I'll catch you later. Bye for now.